This is the Grow My Clinic podcast by Clinic Mastery, where we help you deliver amazing client experiences to grow your clinic.
Welcome to another episode of the Grow My Clinic podcast. My name is Ben Lynch, and today we've got a short, punchy episode around content marketing. There's so much to cover in the content marketing space, but today I want to share with you some ways in which you can start to get the inspiration or even get access to the content that you can use in your clinic to position yourself and your practitioners as experts in particular areas, health challenges, conditions, or even with specific demographics, whether it's peds or adults, geriatrics, whoever it might be. We know that in your marketing strategy, you need tactics that are short-term. You might be looking at something like Facebook ads or Google AdWords as short-term investments. You can keep doing them, and they're very worthwhile to have part of your overall marketing strategy where you pay and you're going to get a return on your investment fairly soon. Content marketing, as we've described in previous episodes and will continue to elaborate on, it's playing the longer game. I'm judging you're not in business for 5 minutes. You're playing the long game. So content marketing is a brilliant way for us to sow the seed now and reap the rewards later. We need to have and diversify our marketing strategies. Now, content marketing is often a little bit more laborious than some other forms of marketing, and so a lot of people don't do it. They don't see a quick return on investment, or they just simply don't have the time to be able to do it. So today, I want to share with you just a couple of ways that perhaps you can increase the rate of content marketing that you're doing and allow other practitioners in your team to be able to do it as well. Because often people say, Ben, I want my practitioners to be able to do this, but they won't do it. Well, our job really is to make your life a little bit easier. So I want to share with you some ways in which you can start to increase and scale the content that you're producing because, as I said at the top there, content positions you as an authority, as an expert in a particular area. And you can do that in a number of different ways, but content, and I'm specifically referring to written in this episode, more blogs or articles that you're producing and publishing, it positions you as an expert. And that allows you so many opportunities, whether it's speaking gigs, whether it's the opportunity to get in front of more of your ideal clients in groups, associations, clubs, whatever that may be, or maybe it just can be repurposed and used in some of your paid strategies. We want to continue to position yourself. You think of any author, they have your attention, they have absolutely your respect because they're seen as the authority. They've written about it, they've published on it. This is what we want you to do. So, sources for content ideas. Often people are like, where do I begin? Or what do I use for my content? Here's a list of things that we've outlined as inspiration or places you can go to get started on your content. Number 1, your new patient inquiry system. Every time a new client inquires, you should be recording the questions, concerns, objections that they use to help guide you in your content. For instance, if people are saying, how much is a consultation? Well, you might just want to produce a piece of content explaining, rationalizing why the fees are set at a certain price. This is a good way for you to distinguish yourself with the person down the road. The next one is your appointment conversations. Hey, as a practitioner, how many questions do we all get from a patient while they're in the consultation? Whether it's, well, how do I choose my pair of shoes if you're a podiatrist? Or what exercises should I be doing to strengthen up a particular area in my body or rehabilitate myself from home? These are all questions that you're probably giving the answer multiple times a day, multiple times a week. So if you can record the question, if you can document that advice, those suggestions, that content, then you can share it with a broader part of your community, which is a really great way to do it. You can also send your clients to those resources so that they can learn more and reinforce perhaps that message that you are giving verbally in a consultation. The other one, I love this one, is your continuing professional development sessions. Hey, we all have to keep up with the latest research and evidence, and I bet if you're a good practitioner, you're taking notes. Am I right? You have to. If APRA come after you, you get audited by your regulation body, you need to have notes. And so often we've got piles and piles of notes. Those notes can be repurposed into a blog, into the script for a video. Those notes are so valuable, so pull them out, use them, and create content. There, we're not doubling up, we're just using the stuff that you've already got. Great little hack there. The other thing is that if you want to get to attracting more of your ideal client, you need to be publishing content or marketing in a way that actually speaks to them. You need to become an expert, an authority on the things that matter for your ideal client. So your content should reflect the needs, wants, desires, challenges of your ideal patient. So if you love seeing sports athletes, why not make your content geared towards them? And then you can share it with those peeps and those groups and get in front of them and position yourself as an authority. Reverse engineer your ideal patient, their needs, wants, desires, and challenges, and start to create content there. Just think of common questions that they ask you all the time, and you can write a bullet-pointed list, and that is some content. Another way to do it is using the Google Keyword Planner. You can actually search what other people are searching for. Literally, Google can give you the search phrases and terms that are being plugged into Google by people who are looking for you or looking for someone like you. And you can use that to craft the content that you're creating. So you don't have to think, well, what do I write about? You can actually see what people are looking for and create content based on the search volume of specific phrases and questions that they're asking. Great way to do it. Another one that I see some really progressive clinic owners doing is what you might call news hacking. News hacking. So when there's something topical in the media, you might have seen it on the television, in the radio, and the papers, you want to latch on to that topic and give your opinion, your expertise on it. So we often see this with athletes and sports injuries. Let's say in the football over the weekend, someone does an injury and we see really progressive clinic owners jumping on that opportunity to write about that injury from their perspective and how they go about it. It's a really good way to jump on something that's trending and get access and again position yourself as an expert. And then another one is guest editors and contributors. I love this. If you're struggling for time, if you're not sure where to begin, this is the simplest way to do it. If you got guest editors and contributors to publish content with you in a collaborative fashion, you could expose them to your community. That's a huge added value. And they can be writing, publishing content, taking the demand off of you. So in effect, you can scale your content unlimited. It is unlimited. If you look at tapping into your joint venture partners, your business partners, your referral partners, and asking them if they would like to get front and center with your community, if they'd like to create content that could live in your domain, that could live on your website, in your socials, and you can publish and promote them because you believe in what they do, that is a huge opportunity for exposure. And if you're looking to build relationships long term and not just make it transactional, this is a great way for you to maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year get them to publish and you get all of the traffic and traction of that piece coming back to you. And if you do it in a way that allows you to promote through the blog piece, article, whatever it is that they've written, this is a great way to do it. So if you've got other professionals in your sphere, your community, that you love working with, you love referring to, get them front and center. This is a terrific way to do it. And a little cheeky one on that is if you've got students coming to do work placements and observations, what a brilliant way for them to help create some content. Often they can't do any of the treatment-based stuff, depending on the profession and the regulations and the insurances. So what a great way for them to make a meaningful contribution while they're at your place doing work experience. For them to come up with some content that you can then publish on your website or elsewhere. Brilliant little way to do it. Hey, they're there, you might as well use them. And one final one as well on the list today is your online and email communications, even your socials. The questions that get put to you in email or on online platforms, social medias, you can use that to start to publish some of this content and again, position you as an expert. You've probably replied to people in the past in emails and outlined your recommendation, your expertise in those emails. Rehash that, copy and paste, tweak it, repurpose it, and publish it. What we're looking to do here is use whatever we've got at our disposal now. I know what it's like. It does take time, no matter which tactic here that you use. But if we can be more efficient, you're going to be able to scale your content a hell of a lot more. Remember, this is one piece of your overall marketing strategy. We're not saying this is the only thing to do. However, you can realize the importance. Heck, we all read the research from people who've done research and are considered experts, and we look to them for guidance. Our patients are doing the same thing. They're looking to you, if not you, if you're not publishing, somebody else for that expertise and guidance in their health. The way that we become experts, the go-to person and place for health wellness is to be publishing in some form or another. And long term, this content will serve them and it will serve you in positioning you in that light. I hope today's episode serves you very well. Please reach out if you have any questions or comments. Hey, you can head on over to our blog, and we've got a lot of these articles written for you, broken down, screenshots, bullet points, actionable things that you can do to actually get your marketing so that you're attracting more of your ideal clients. Remember, start with your ideal client front and center and do everything you can to get in front of them, to get in front of their eyeballs and their ears where their attention is, and produce meaningful content, meaningful recommendations, do things of value for them, and you will attract more. It's that simple. Now, keep chipping away. I know it's a challenge, but if you prioritize this, it'll serve you in the long run. Remember, you're not in business for 5 minutes. So get chipping away. Hey, if you'd love to leave us a rating on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you are, we'd really appreciate it. Your comments are our oxygen. Head on over to clinicmastery.com/podcast where you can get the show notes from every single episode that we've done. If you missed a point or you want to follow it up, jump on over there. I hope you have a sensational day. We look forward to bringing you more of this quality, practical content about how you can transform the client experiences, you can attract more of your ideal clients and provide them with the best experience, the experiences that get them the outcomes now and into the future that they need for their health and wellness so that they perform at their absolute best. Have a terrific day, and we'll speak very soon.
This is the Grow My Clinic podcast by Clinic Mastery, where we help you deliver amazing client experiences to grow your clinic.